This is Nick Nilsson, mad scientist of muscle, and what I've done today is kind of sacrilege. I've tampered with the mighty squat. Now, what this exercise is kind of a hybrid between a squat and a lunge. So it's basically a weird looking squat done in a way that it actually affects you more like a lunge does. So what you're going to do, put the bar on your back like you normally would. Instead of taking a normal squat stance like that with your feet parallel to each other, you're actually going to step one a little bit forward and one a little back, kind of like an athletic stance, like if you were, basketball, football, whatever. This means this exercise is potentially more functional, quote unquote, as an exercise than a regular squat or a lunge. So when you're doing the exercise, you're coming down just like you would a barbell squat, same kind of pattern. What this positioning of your legs does, however, is throw more loading onto the upper hamstrings and the glutes, turning it more into a hip extension exercise in addition to knee flexion. So here's what it looks like. And you can load it pretty well too. I've got 225 on the bar right now. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot a little bit back, and then so I'm going to give you a direct view, side view of the exercise here this time, so you can get an idea of how the bar tracks when I'm doing it. Now, when you do this one, and it's definitely worth a try, one of the things you'll notice is that there's less lower back involvement than with a typical squat. This is due to the positioning and the base of support. Now, when you're standing directly sideways like this, your base of support is basically how big your feet are, the length of your feet. When you put it like this in your athletic stance, from the tip of the toes to the heel of the other foot, that's your base of support. Now, just so you know, there is a little bit of rotation at the hips, but there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you take it easy, work your way up gently through the progressions of weight. Rotation is nothing to be afraid of, especially when you train for it. And in an athletic purpose, for athletic purposes, you actually do want to train your body to withstand these forces. So give this one a shot. I think you're gonna like it. I really like it. Really hits the hamstrings, glutes very, very well. Not so much of a quad exercise as the regular squat or front squat.